This is my dad, and he's going to be telling me about a typical day when he was a kid.
A typical day when I was a kid. Well, I grew up in a housing project in Philadelphia, as you know. And in that project, there were lots of kids. We had a big gang of kids who were all pretty close to my age. And we would play sports all summer long. So I'm going to tell you about a summer day, that summer day that I would remember. We would meet always early in the morning. We would go play wiffle ball. And what we did was we used to tape the wiffle balls together because we didn't have a lot of money. We needed them to last. So we used to tape the wiffle balls with whatever tape we could find. Mm-hmm. We used to also tape the bats. And we would go out, probably 14 of us, and go play wiffle ball for probably 4 or 5 hours. And of course we'd argue the whole time. Everybody's arguing back and forth. Was it fair? Was it foul? Mm-hmm. Is he safe? Is he out? So we'd argue a good part of that time. But we would all have a lot of fun doing that. We would always meet the next day and do it. So everybody was having fun. After we did that, we'd go to the pool. So we had a pool in our neighborhood where everybody belonged. So we'd take a break from playing wiffle ball, and everybody would go meet at the pool, and we'd swim, play tag, get in trouble until we got thrown out of the pool, and then we'd go back and we'd play baseball again. But we also had, one of the luckier things that we had in our neighborhood was we had a group of fathers who put together an athletic association. So we had, and it's pretty regular in Texas where they had organized sports, but in our neighborhood it was just the fathers who got together and they created this whole league. So then we had games at night, usually at nighttime, and we had lights in the field and all that stuff. And we would go always at night. So the same group of kids would go to. We had 3 different fields inside of our neighborhood, where everybody would basically at night go and play baseball against each other. And then we'd come back. Every time I came back, I would always walk. There was a little alleyway through houses to get to my street. There would always be this old couple who would sit, and we used to call them gliders. There was these metal chairs that swung back and forth. And they would always sit there. They would always ask about how'd you do? Did you win? Did you get any hits? And I would stand there for a couple minutes and talk to them about playing the game and how I did. And then there was always, I don't know if we have them here. Yeah, we think we do. We have ice cream trucks. It was called O'Boyle's. There were these yellow trucks, and they played that music. Yeah. And they would always come at night. And that would be after dinner what we would do. And then we'd play Freedom or kick the can until everybody had to go to bed. So that happened every day in the summertime. Pretty much the same thing. And we would go from, 9 or 10 in the morning until 9 or 10 at night. Just nonstop action. So that would be one of my favorite memories of growing up.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
A firm handshake.